Cardiac arrest is the abrupt loss of heart function that may occur suddenly and unexpectedly, at any time and anywhere. When the heart stops beating, blood stops flowing to the rest of the body. Without treatment, brain damage and death will occur within minutes. Cardiac arrest has a large public health impact and is the leading cause of death across the globe. More than 350,000 people have an out-of-hospital cardiac arrest in the United States each year, almost enough to fill PNC Park 10 times over, and about 7 in 10 die before reaching the hospital. This occurs in part because only around 40% of victims receive cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR, before professional help arrives. Every minute that goes by without CPR increases the likelihood that they will not survive. But early CPR can nearly triple the victim's chance of survival. As with many medical concerns, out-of-hospital cardiac arrest disproportionately affects underserved communities and people of color, as they're also less likely to receive CPR in those crucial early minutes when suffering a cardiac arrest. When cardiac arrest occurs, it is crucial to call 911 and activate the emergency response system, but it may take several minutes for EMS to arrive. Each of us have the ability to help save a life in that critical period by simply learning to do CPR and having the confidence to do it when the time comes. And since 74% of out-of-hospital cardiac arrest occur at home, life-saving skills like CPR are incredibly important. It may be your loved one with cardiac arrest someday.
What else do you think she's fixing?
I'm so hungry.
I think they're gonna win tonight. I'm telling
They
you.
don't have, this one's gonna lose, you know that. They have a chance.
Oh, she's winning now.
Worked up in
Uh-oh, here we go.
Be careful.
Just watch out.
That's good.
Man.
Grandma, you know that's my favorite.
Yes, I do. Made it just for you.
Ooh, child.
Yes.
You know, and as I was saying, your father would get away with just about everything, leaving Eddie to take all the blame. So I know you, that apple of his eye, don't fall very far from the tree.
You feeling okay, Mama?
I'm fine. It was just hot in that kitchen.
Ooh,
I
you sure now?
I'm fine. I'm gonna go sit down on the couch for just a couple moments. You all just enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, get you, some ice water.
Okay, I'm fine.
The ice water be good for you.
Sounds good.
Mom!
Oh,
Please.
Rose!
Someone help!
Rose, somebody call
Mom.
somebody!
No, Mom! Please, someone help! Mom, oh my goodness, Mom, please! Wake up, Mom!
Somebody do something!
Mom, wake up, Mom!
Rose! Rose!
County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
215 Rocks Hill Road. My grandma, I think she's not breathing.
Okay, I'm getting help. Just confirm with me, what city, township, or borough are you located in?
Mount Cloverton.
Clifton. Okay. Now tell me exactly what happened.
We were having dinner and she said that she just wasn't feeling well.
I have help on the way. An ambulance is being dispatched. A volunteer responder may arrive to help before they do.
Please hurry.
Where is she now?
She's on the couch.
Okay. Can you carefully pull her off the couch and onto the ground? She needs to be on a hard surface.
Grandma, she's definitely not breathing. She's on the floor now.
Place the phone on speakerphone if you can and keep the phone close. I want you to kneel by her side and make sure she's on her back, facing up. Okay, can you pull her shirt up so you can see her chest? I want you to put your hands right in the middle. Use the palm of your hand. We're going to put one in the center of her chest and the other on top. And as hard as you can, keeping your arms straight, I want you to push down like you're pumping on her chest. Do it quickly and count out loud with me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You need to go faster.
5,
Count with me. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep going.
4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I know this is hard. Help is on the way. You're doing a great job. Have someone unlock the door. Paramedics are en route. Do you know if your grandma has any medical problems?
Not that I know of.
And do you know her age?
It's, 50, 52.
Wake up, Grandma! I don't know if this is working.
You're doing great. I know this is very hard, but help is on the way. Doing a great job. Push as hard as you can. Fast and forceful compressions. A community volunteer may arrive shortly wearing a red vest.
I'm running out of breath.
Doing great. Keep going, and I know this is tiring. Someone will take over for you soon. It should not be too much longer.
When do I stop?
Unless she wakes up, keep going. Help is almost there.
Okay.
Keep your arms straight and keep pushing hard and fast.
Am I hurting her?
She's not in pain. You're doing great. I can hear you. Shouldn't be too much longer. Just keep going with that.
When you come across someone who is unconscious, make sure the scene is safe. After that, check the level of responsiveness, then call 911, assess their breathing, and make sure you start CPR early. This is where community responders play a role. At times, you may not be able to respond to an alert, and this is completely fine. Anyone can utilize pulse point when responding to a patient that is in cardiac arrest, but only specially trained individuals are authorized to be community responders. These folks may be your friend, family, or neighbor, but they're all volunteers. As you approach the scene, be sure to be aware of your surroundings. This is especially important when crossing roads and parking lots. Remember, your scene safety check starts as soon as you receive your alert and continues until you return home. Once you arrive at the location, double check to make sure you have the right address. Before entering the scene, take a moment to take a deep breath and collect your thoughts.
It's coming.
I'm a community responder. I'm here to help.
When approaching the scene, scan the area for exits, hazards, or threats to your safety and your patient's safety. If the scene is not safe, call 911 to update them with what you observed while exiting the scene.
Doing everything I can until paramedics arrive.
Your safety is our priority. Do not become patient number 2. Early CPR improves the chance of survival and your patient's quality of life. Before arriving on the scene,
Excuse me.
make sure you look for the AED or direct someone to grab it for you. The pulse point map will show you all of the AEDs near the address of the alert. High quality CPR is a priority, but grab an AED if it's on the way and will not delay you significantly.
Come in.
It's important to communicate with whoever is helping on scene.
I'm doing CPR for 4 minutes.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest.
Once the AED finishes analyzing, I'll take over.
Individuals performing CPR may not hear the instructions from the
Do
AED
not touch the patient.
due to the highly
Analyzing
stressful
heart
nature
rhythm.
of medical
Do not touch
emergencies.
the patient. Analyzing heart
Make sure They follow the cues
Shock
of when not
advised.
to touch the
Charging.
patient.
Stay clear of patient.
Clear.
Deliver shock now. Press the orange button now.
Shocking.
When the AED is
Okay.
analyzing is the perfect time to rotate who is doing chest compressions.
CPR.
It's important to do compressions until EMS states they are ready to take over.
She's right here. I'll keep doing compressions.
We're community responders. We responded to the call about 3 to 4 minutes ago, and we've been doing CPR for about 7 minutes.
Okay, I can take over compression for you.
Ending
Thank you.
And she's received 1 shock.
All right, can I confirm that she has no
My name's
pulse?
Charles. I'm
She's
with the
not
paramedics.
breathing?
What happened today?
All right, there's no pulse. She's not breathing. Let's go ahead.
We were just eating dinner, and she started feeling hot, and we just started to lay down, and she just collapsed.
Okay. Did she complain of anything? Chest pain, trouble breathing? Has
No,
she felt okay?
She was just feeling hot.
Okay. They're just can put the heart monitor on her so we can check her heart. Okay. We're gonna get a tube down her throat to help her breathe. All right.
It's my
And then
mom,
we're gonna give
but,
her.
you know.
I understand. She's in really good hands. They're gonna take good care of her. All right. We're gonna give her some medicine and try and get her heart started. All right. You're welcome to stay here and watch. All right. Or we can take you in another room and.
No, I gotta stay here. I gotta stay here.
All right. She's in great hands. All right. We're gonna take very good care of her. All right.
Come on, Mom.
Pulse and rhythm check in 3, 2, 1.
All right, feeling for a pulse.
All right, it's a shockable rhythm. Resume
There's no
compressions.
pulse.
Charging. Clear.
Clear.
Shock delivered. Resume CPR.
And let's get a line. All right, let me know when we're ready for a pulse check.
We're ready. IO's in. Happy, thank you.
All right, go ahead and push the epi whenever you're ready.
We're good to go. Epi's in.
All right, let me know when you're ready for rhythm check.
Rhythm check in 3, 2, 1.
It may take EMS some time to arrive, which is why community responders are so important. They improve the chance of survival from cardiac arrest by providing early, high-quality, hands-only CPR.
Good job. You guys did great. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna take great care of her. We'll meet you guys up at the hospital, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Medical emergencies can be very stressful to all involved. The Center for Cardiac Arrest Survival has resources in place to support cardiac arrest survivors, loved ones, and community responders involved. Please do not hesitate to reach out. It is important to return an AED to its storage location and use the contact information on the unit to signal need for maintenance. Cardiac arrest can be stressful for the individual who performed bystander CPR as well. It is recommended to reach out to loved ones following a cardiac arrest and being honest about how you feel.
Hey, Mom, do you have time to talk? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just got back from the call. Yeah, no, I think she's gonna be okay. But, it was just tough. I wanted to check in on her.
There is no wrong way to feel. At the Center for Cardiac Arrest Survival, we strive to educate and empower communities with the knowledge and skills needed for a rapid response to time-critical emergencies like out-of-hospital cardiac arrest. As few as 10% of people survive cardiac arrest. For those that do, it's because of the timely action of neighbors and loved ones. You can make a difference by learning CPR today and becoming a community lifesaver to help more people survive and go home to their families. Learn the skills to become a lifesaver. Thank you.